great to be here. Today I think we're in mid-May and we're still playing hockey. I have to congratulate the Rangers on a great series. I have tremendous respect for Jeff Gordon and Alain Vigneault. I think Jeff is one of the brightest minds in hockey, and I think Alain's one of the greatest coaches in the league. I think our team continues to play. I think our goal was to get in the playoffs from the get-go, and from there hopefully make some noise, and I think we've made quite a bit of noise so far. I think our group is very happy with winning the Rangers series, but what I've been impressed with their attitude is I don't think they're satisfied with just winning the Rangers series. I think they feel that they can achieve much more. I think we're going to face Pittsburgh. They're a very good hockey team. They beat the President Cup champion, or President Cup winners this year in the defending Stanley Cup, so we're going to have our hands full. And I think it's going to be great hockey and great series. I'm ready for questions.
Pierre, can you expand a little bit on what type of series you expect to see from Pittsburgh, and can you also morph into a little bit about your own team and its health going into this third round?
Yeah, Gord, first part of the question is obviously I think I see similar type of series that we saw against the Rangers. Pittsburgh are a fast skating team. They really come at you, same way the Rangers. They might play a bit different. I think the Rangers stretch a bit more than the Penguins do. But overall, I think we're going to see very entertaining hockey. I think both buildings will be rocking. I'm really looking forward to it. I think as all our fans, and I think the Penguin fans, I think we're going to see some great hockey in this series. As far as our health, I think everyone will be available to start the series except for Mark Borowiecki. The injury is not healing as quickly as we'd hoped. How are you, Ian?
I'm very good.
You good?
Thank you.
Analytics question?
No,
no, okay.
not analytics. In the summer, you said to us, "Why not us?" And that was your mantra. And I'll be honest with you. I think a lot of us were like, "Okay, you missed the playoffs last year." I think you're probably being a little bit overly optimistic. How much, I guess, validation or vindication do you feel that now your team is in the Final Four?
Well, it's great. We're one of the 4 teams that can win the Cup right now. I think we have a really tough series ahead of us. And when I said those things, when I took the job, I felt we were a better team than what we'd achieved. I felt if we got the right coach and coaching staff that we could probably make the playoffs, and then hopefully from the playoffs, you know, when you're one of 16 teams, anything can happen. And I think the players took it upon themselves. I think, you know, I'm an okay GM. Guy's a pretty good coach, but we have pretty special players. I think they've really stepped up. And that was the feeling you got after the Rangers win the other night, is that you shook a few hands, you know, high-fived a few guys, thanked Erik Karlsson for being there. I think he played like 6 out of the last 8 minutes or something like that. And then you saw that, hey, yeah, we beat the Rangers, but we still have a task at hand. And I think a lot of the credit goes to those players. You know, we faced so much adversity. The guys have been so resilient this year, and to be able to see how much they care about each other. I think we're a hockey club, but we're also a family. And I think they're excited. It's a genuine excitement when you see how happy they are for each other. So that's how I feel. Hi, Lisa.
How are you?
Good.
Just expanding a bit on that by saying the fact that they're a family and not just a hockey club, how much then do you think, because of having that caring and just everything they've gone through this year, helps with the resiliency that they've shown through these playoffs?
Well, I think a lot of the, you know, we brought in some new guys, but a lot of the core guys are the same from what we've had the last few years. And, you know, they see, you know, we just take the 2 biggest incidents that have happened. They see what Clark MacArthur's gone through and how big of a part he's been of our team in the last stretch run. And then they see what Nicole Anderson has gone through, and they know and they see the pain and suffering that she's going through in her battle. And you see the care. You know, you see, we got so many bumps and bruises. Like, I don't want it to end. I hope it ends at about June 15th. But that press conference, when they talk about the bumps and bruises, will be long. Because almost every player in there is not playing, not even close to 100%. and they know that the sacrifices that need to be made. And I think as we're growing as a team and these playoffs, we're playing longer and longer, the sacrifices that all these players are making is unbelievable. So, not everything's perfect. Things didn't go perfectly in Game 3 and Game 4. But overall, we're in the third round. We're in the conference finals, and I think it's a great thing for all those players in that room.
Pierre, parts of the city have gone through some adversity in the last little while with the flooding. Can you just offer comment on what the hockey team and playing on home ice can do for maybe a little bit of relief for those who have suffered?
Yeah, I live in Orleans, so I'm very familiar with what's going on in Cumberland, and obviously when you watch the news and people losing their houses and everything that they own. And I was just last night I was on CBC website, and a family in Cumberland have lost everything they have, and you think I would have been mad if we would have lost a series, but I think life always comes before hockey. I've always talked about that, life and people's I would say valuables and health, and you always worry, did anyone pass away in all these floodings? And you look at what's going on in Constant Bay, you look what's going on in Gatineau, and last night my son was playing basketball and we were just driving by Petrie Island, and I don't even think it exists anymore. So it seems to be all underwater. So that's way more important than any hockey. I'm happy that people are behind us, and hopefully we can bring joy and satisfaction. And I have to say, got off the plane at 1:30, and I'm fortunate enough that a lot of times I'm the first one off the plane. A lot of times it's losses and everyone wants to get out of the way. But when it's wins, I'm fortunate enough that I sit at the front of the plane and I get out. And the people that were there at the Ottawa airport, 1:30 in the morning, you think people have better things to do, but it was great. It was great to see the people and, just the excitement of the city. And then you see the clip. The fans dancing in the street when the light is green, and in Ottawa we're so nice. When the light gets red, we get out of the way, or whatever way it was. So I'm not sure that happened in every Canadian U.S. city, but in Ottawa we're nice people. So I think it's just great that people are behind us. I think it's great that how the building has been. You get shivers, when the game starts and the fans are behind us. The towels are being waved. It's fun to be part of. I don't know if we'd be here in first year as manager and first year as Guy's coach, but overall, it's fun. It's great for our organization.